Welcome back. Just sipping my tea here. Oh, loading's taking a while. Wonder what that's about. Wow, this is taking forever. Oh, here we go. And this shield is really cool. I could even cook something in it.
Unauthorized input. Access denied.
Access denied. Let's see. There are missions here. Tracking with the Clerics. Alright. Let's see. See if I can concentrate on some missions here.
If you want to buy something, go see my merchants. They'll sell you what we can spare.
Alright. What you doing
What
here?
are you doing here?
It's my job to catalog and ration the supplies in the castle, which means I'm busy. So if you don't want anything, I'd appreciate it if you wouldn't bother me anymore.
Kino says you're good with technology.
Oh yeah? Somehow I doubt he put it quite so nicely. The only ass he kisses is his own. If he talks about me, it's only to make me look bad.
You're not a fan of his then?
Ah, it's mutual. But you must have noticed that he doesn't deserve that position. He thinks he does just because he got here before me. He forgets that I was already in charge of this stuff back in the domed city.
Why don't you do something about it?
Ah, why bother? The way he behaves, he'll be dead in the dirt within a year. Besides, I'm needed here. If he and I traded places, our supply chain would dry up in 2 days tops. But I'd be happy to teach you if you'd
That
like.
would suck.
For a small fee, of course.
Can you teach me?
You need help with your work?
Ah, so that's what you're after. You want a job. Well, if you want to help out, I always
Yeah, I
need
need money.
supplies. So
Some
if you
money.
have any long life food you want to get rid of, give it to me.
Long life
Our
food.
trade convoy has gone missing and there are no supplies coming in, which is a big problem.
So canned food then.
What happened to your trade convoy?
If only I knew. They should have been here long ago. But if you're looking for work, I'd pay you to find them if you can and help them if they're still alive.
We can take care of that in no time. That'll be 3,000 shards.
Sorry, are you the one calling the shots now?
Hey, I'm just trying to improve our finances.
In that case, I'd prefer to discuss the details with you in private.
That's good. You have some
I
supplies.
have some supplies for you.
You know, I'll only take large quantities off your hands. I can't do much with individual cans. Show me what you got.
Sure. Do we have this?
That isn't
No.
enough.
Water.
That isn't enough.
Bread.
That isn't enough.
Damn. Could you cheat me?
Could you teach me something?
Sure thing.
Oh, hacking. Could be useful. I guess. But it's not my top priority at the moment.
Now tell that old goat to get over here with the shards.
Hold your tongue. That's not proper behavior.
Then pay the damn invoice.
There is no invoice, only your
Pay
offer.
the bills.
And you reject that.
Oh, really? You need metal. We have metal.
How did you even know about our shortage?
Professional secret. Now, let's see.
No. Tell your employer we're not interested.
The boss won't make you another offer like this.
Well, that's something to be glad about. Show our guests to the door. I want to make sure they don't get lost on the way out.
We could do without company. Have a nice day,
Bye.
assholes.
do we have here? This is the temple.
Forgive us, O Creator. Grant me the power to bring sight to the blind.
Yeah.
Ah, a new seeker. I look at you and see that, like all wayward souls, you were led here by an inner emptiness. But your search is at an end. You have reached your destination. The Creator welcomes you.
In for work.
I'm actually looking for work.
Oh no, my son. No. That is not what you seek at all.
Actually, it is.
But your mistaken seeking brings us to a vitally important question. Why do we dedicate ourselves every day to drudgery? Do you know what our Creator has taught us about this?
Nothing.
Of course, the creator says get to work or I'll shove some lightning bolts up your ass.
My son, it seems ignorance knows no bounds, even in this modern age of ours. But, back to my question. Are you aware of the Creator's teachings?
Not in so many words, but I have a sinking feeling you're about to tell me.
My son, a man afraid to talk about his beliefs and those of another is no man at all. The Creator says, "Come to me, all of you who are weary and burdened." But how does he conclude his offer to us? Do you know?
Because I will shoulder your burdens.
Because I will shoulder your burdens.
I see you are a man who heard the words of the Creator, my son. I knew from the moment I saw you that he had called you to me. And because your beliefs stand upon such strong foundations, I bestow on you the honor of helping our flock be fruitful and multiply.
I already have one son. That's enough for now.
I speak not of the miracle of birth. I speak of the miracle of persuasive words. I ask that you journey to the lands of the savages to spread the word of the Creator. Take on this pilgrimage, and his eternal gratitude will be your reward.
Tell me more about the Creator.
He is the bread that fills your stomach. He is the light that brightens your day. The signpost for the lost. If you wish, I will gladly strike up a hymn so that we can pay homage to him together.
No need. I think I get the picture. About that pilgrimage. What do I have to do?
Fear not. I don't expect you to stand on street corners and preach the word. The Creator's words are written down. They need only be placed in reach of lost souls. Take these flyers. Hang them somewhere visible, somewhere the helpless are sure to set eyes upon them. When your work is done, return and we can open our arms to the new arrivals together.
You really think you can win people over like that?
Of course, the pen is mightier than the sword, and so it has been since time immemorial. I caution you, do not follow the ways of our trainers. They see martial finesse as our greatest weapon, but true protection only springs forth from inner contemplation. Our ranks will fill up, believe me. We'll be a bulwark, steadfast in belief, strong enough to defy all dangers.
Where exactly should I go?
Do your ears not hear? The lands where savages roam.
Do you mean the Berserkers' fort?
That is one such place. But the crater, too, is home to many godless creatures whose ears are closed. They are savages indeed.
And the Morcons, what about them?
They are wretched worshippers of a false idol. Their path leads only to darkness. Nothing, not even the light of the Creator, can save them from damnation. Do not concern yourselves with those who live in the ice either. Their hearts are frozen solid, and no words will thaw them.
So, the fort and the crater. Got it.
Sure.
What kind of payment can I expect for this?
Is your own salvation not
No.
recompense enough?
No.
I was hoping for something more tangible.
I must take some time to
money.
ponder this matter. In any case, you will certainly not be disappointed, my son.
Not bad.
Not bad. Let's see, let's see. Here's Sarek. I see. He's been waiting for me for like half a day. Activate that one. Real quick.
Over here!
So,
And? Were you able to prove that the clerics were involved in the attack?
No. It looks like Skibor just stole their metal.
That he deceived not only us, but them as well.
Yeah. We won't get anywhere with the clerics. What did you find out?
Not much, I thought. But thanks to your information, it could look different. Did you run into an outlaw dealer in there?
auto dealer.
Not that I know of.
No big deal.
Why do you ask?
Unlike you, I haven't found a safe way in. But out here, I observed two outlaws approaching the castle. Which sounds uninteresting, but may well have something to do with our case. They were sent to sell metal to the clerics.
Do you see a
And
connection?
where do you see a connection?
Here's the way I see it. Skibor takes advantage of his position and steals the metal. He goes to the outlaws and gets the bomb made. And all the metal that was left over, they wanted to hawk to the clerics again. Not exactly subtle, but certainly cunning.
So the outlaws are our next target.
Exactly. We still don't know how Skibor smuggled the bomb or his motivation, but I'm sure we'll find answers in the crater.
Alright.
If you got business here, get to it now. Otherwise, we'll leave.
Guess we're ready.
I'm ready.
Good. I'll sync the coordinates with my adjutor. Then we'll teleport there. Or did you think we were gonna walk all that way?
Yeah.
Couldn't we have saved ourselves the trip to the clerics then?
You mean because I knew the coordinates of the castle? Well, I was hoping you'd take off while we were on the road. I was sure you wouldn't accept my command. How wrong can a person be?
Very wrong.
Besides, I have to admit your help has proven to be extremely useful.
Well, thank you very much.
Our differences have been settled. No need to hold a grudge. Well, shall we?
Fine.
We shall.
We shall go.
It's a much more pleasant way to travel. Let's turn the crater upside down and get the answers.
Oh yeah. Going into?
You're going in too?
Yeah, I've had enough of hiding. Our target is an outlaw named Viper. The two outlaws I shadowed mentioned him. And if I'm not mistaken, he's the one Skibor got the bomb from.
Let's see.
I'll take the north of the city, you take the south. Objections?
Sure. South.
No. Let's find this guy.
But don't go talking to just any random nobody. You need to specifically target people who have a lot of contact with others. Start with a gate guard. If you get to him before I do, put him through the ringer. You can do that without me. Everything will become clear soon. I can feel it.
Let's see, should we try put some points in dexterity? Strength to 40. The rest to cutting. There we go.
Go on through.
Yeah, this is the south gate, yeah.
What are you looking at me for? There's a whole city to see.
That's you, the
You
cool
don't need
guy.
to know who I am or anything.
Well, I know you're not one of those purple-ass freaks. You don't need to bribe me, and I don't have anything to
Purple
tell
ass
you.
freaks.
So buzz off.
Are you sure you've got the right job? Gate guard doesn't seem like your speed.
What'd you expect? Random ass kicking? Who's got time for that shit? Oh, I almost forgot. Here's
What?
your spending money.
You're giving me Elexit? Just like that?
Not me. It's Hector's orders. Every
Right.
visitor gets a happy little chunk of change. I don't know what he was smoking when he came up with that one.
Yeah, and it's suspicious.
So you could thank him in person, but that'd mean dragging your sorry ass all the way to the upper district, and that's closed right now.
Alright.
Where am I now?
Well, you came all this way and you don't even know where you are? Man, you're a real character. This is Crater City, home of the real outlaws, not those ass-kissing little shits who cozied up to the berserkers. Baxter's in charge around here. You may know him as Bloody Baxter. You got any other questions?
No
There aren't
rules?
any rules you need to tell me?
Listen, man, you're with the outlaws now. We're not big on rules. You get off on petty theft, you better not get caught. Here, you can find yourself without a head real quick.
Alright.
You don't have a city watch or anything?
Ha! That's funny. Man, we don't even have laws. Now that I think about it, we do have one rule. No outsiders in the upper district. Trust
Okay.
me, though, you don't want to go there anyway. All the fun's down here.
How do I get to the upper district?
You've got legs. Use them.
What do I have to do to get in?
Use
That's
legs?
way above my pay grade. If I knew that, I wouldn't be standing around here.
You're not really much of a help.
Go talk to Xander. He's guarding the entrance.
Okay, where's Wiper?
I'm looking for Viper.
He expecting you?
Nope. Now where is he?
No fucking clue. Doesn't show his face out here much these days. But you're better off not finding him. He's a character. Really in a class of his own.
Alright.
Hey, mister. This your first time in town?
Oh, you wanna know?
Why you want to know?
I'd like to show you around town. You coming?
Yeah, sure.
Sure. I'll take a tour of the place.
Great. Come with me.
Where are you going?
You again? I gave you 20% of my time.
Hey, man.
Yeah, sure.
You got a minute? It's for a good cause.
Are you
Really
trying to
important
scam
shit.
me?
I'm listening.
I'm collecting donations for the nursery. It's like a
Right.
daycare center for orphan kids. Got any shards you can spare? The poor little ones in the nursery can use all the help they can get.
Hmm. You seem kinda sus. Fine.
That sounds like a worthy cause.
Holy shit, that's a fuckload of money! I mean, with all that you could buy, the kids will be eternally grateful for
Yeah,
your
he's kind.
kindness and
God
generosity.
damn
Best if I take the shards right to the nursery.
Right.
You don't know how much I appreciate this, man. Later.
The nursery.
Don't keep me waiting.
Still just as many of those cutthroats.
Why do you always...
This war is right on our doorstep.
Any chance you've got a couple pieces of Elexit for me?
What the hell? Darius gave you as much.
Okay, so that'll be 1,000 shards,
What?
please.
What the fuck?
What do you need so much money for?
Well, hell, whatever.
Wait. I think that sneaky son of
Oi.
a bitch stole something from me.
Boy. Give me back my money. Yo. Kid.
I like you.
Stop. You stole my money. Give me back my money. Where are you running?
You better not have come here with empty pockets, Squirt. Get the hell out of here.
No, Zach, I've got something real this time. Seriously.
Caught you red-handed. You've been stealing from me.
Me? No, sir. You must have mixed me up with someone else.
Hey, if you're calling my boys thieves, you're gonna deal with me.
And you are...
The guy who's gonna kick your ass if you don't get the fuck out
Maybe
of
I'll
here
kick your
now.
ass.
So, is the little one yours?
You could say that. I take care of him, and he pays me for the trouble. You could call it a, mutually beneficial relationship. Poor kid lost everyone he ever knew. No family, nothing. So somebody's got to take care of him. And that would be me. So if you're looking to keep your teeth, don't go saying Squirt took nothing from you.
Oh shit.
Well, your little buddy over there stole my shards. I just want them back.
You don't listen too good, do you? Squirt ain't no thief. I think I'm gonna have to smash in that skull of yours.
95, smash your.
Get ready for a whole
Yours
lot
first.
of pain!
You guys are really boring.
Fox, are you doing anything?
Come on, hit him!
Dead man.
Good job.
Good job.
Shit, man. You're not as scrawny as you look.
So, do I get the shards back now?
Okay. Lay off of me, all right? I can't take it no more. Here's your money.
Here's the rest.
You took more than this. Where's the rest?
Wait, what? Oh, I knew that little shit was lying to me. Hey, man, if you want your shards, you better talk to the kid. That's all he gave me. Hey, do what you want to him. Just leave me alone.
Yeah. I'm taking care of the poor little boy. Yo, give me back my money.
You've still got my shards.
You really screwed Zach over. Do you really need your shards back? Because I'm really hungry, and I need them to buy food.
How many of my shards are left?
I've still got 30 shards.
Fine.
Fine. Keep the shards.
Really?
Yes.
You're much nicer than Zach. Thanks. I'm Squirt, by the way. And if you've got any spare food, maybe you could share it with me?
Okay, wait. First you steal from us, and now you beg? So nobody taught you any manners, huh?
Manners? Is that some kind of food?
Oh, man.
Oh, man.
Got any tips for me?
About stealing? Sure, I can teach you plenty, but it'll cost you. Not cheap. I've got to fork over most of what I take in anyway. So, what do you want to know?
Doesn't have anything too interesting, I guess.
I've got some food for you.
Really?
Take some meat.
That isn't enough.
Just kidding.
Why does everyone call you Squirt?
It's the only name I know. My mother didn't give me a name, and I never knew my father.
Nice!
Practice.
I assume.
Hey, you. Got a light?
Light?
I'm trying to light up, but my matches have gone AWOL.
Sure.
Sure.
Ah, damn it. Forget it. Looks like my last cigarette's gone anyway. It's probably for the best. Just gives me a scratchy throat. So, did you want to get a mission from the board?
Get cigarettes for you?
Why do you ask?
Maybe because I want to talk to you a little bit? You seem like a nice guy. I may be wrong, but you look like you've gotten around. How about something different? You haven't heard anything about Baxter's Cave, have you?
What's that?
Keep it down. The walls here have ears. Listen up. I didn't talk to you for no reason. I had to make sure you weren't one of the jumped-up idiots who usually hang around here.
So, did I pass your test?
I mean, you can form a sentence and you look okay, so you're a long way ahead.
So what is it exactly?
It's a place behind enemy lines. I don't stand a chance on my own. But with you and a few others, we could do it. And if we do, it will make us all very rich.
Yeah, really? It must be a huge amount.
I can tell you don't believe me, but I guarantee that if we can pull it off, neither you nor I will have to take the fall for anyone.
What's the catch?
What's the catch?
You're a sharp one. Nothing's that easy, right? Capable people are one thing, relying on them is another. I've got a lot to lose if I tell you what I know, so I'm going to need a little insurance before we start. With the risk I'm taking, I think 1,000 shards is reasonable.
Wow.
Are you in or not? There are plenty of others who want in, but you seem reliable. I won't force you. After all, the amount I'm asking isn't exactly peanuts.
That's for sure.
Scratching up that much Alexit takes time.
I'm giving you 24 hours. I won't last much longer in this hellhole. I'll wait here for you. Don't let me down.
I think I have
Hero,
1,000.
give me a chance to explain.
You let yourself be caught.
I just wanted to help Yasma, the Berserkers.
You should know that the Berserkers are none of your concern.
I was just trying to get info about the fort. About Rat.
And you had no orders from Baxter to do so. Well, that was very considerate of you. Go home. Get a good night's sleep.
Wait, I'm free to go?
Of course you are. My friend here will escort you. We wouldn't want anything bad to happen to you on the way there, would we?
There's no need for that. I can manage on my own.
All right, then off you go. Sleep tight.
Thank you. Oh, thank you.
Thank you, thank you. How many shards do I have? Oh, 2,000. Actually, we can afford it.
Did you find the money?
Yes.
Yeah. Let me in on your plan.
Good. We'll go over the rest in my office. Full pockets have a way of attracting vermin, and we could do without an audience. This way. You're not from around here, are you?
Is that obvious?
I am. This dump is the worst. Your shards are my way out. Well, we're almost there. I'll introduce you to the rest of the group.
You're gonna mock me?
So, here we are. Do you like it?
You call this an office?
You don't. Well, I have even more bad news for you then. Come out, boys. He has the money on him.
It.
You've got no business being here.
Ah, move it. Move it, sir. God damn it.
Hero, give me a chance to explain.
You let yourself be caught.
Did you find...
I just wanted to help Yasma, the Berserkers.
You should know that the Berserkers are none of your concern.
I was just trying to get info about the fort. About Rat.
You had no
That's
orders
right.
from Baxter to do so. Well, that was very considerate of you. Go home. Get a
Wait,
Put this on.
I'm free to go?
Quick slot. And this one.
Go on, then.
Gone.
You're not from around here, are you?
Is that obvious?
I am. This dump is the worst. Your shards are my way out. Well, we're almost there. I'll introduce you to the rest of the group.
Right.
So, here we are. Do you like it?
You call this an office?
You don't. Well, I have even more bad news for you then. Come out, boys. He has the money on him.
You've got no business being here.
Come on.
We wouldn't want anything bad to happen to you on the way there, would we?
There's no need for that. I can manage on my own.
You're not doing anything.
Right,
Damn it.
off you go.
Thank you. Oh, thank you.
Take your freaking shotguns. Dude. Come on. What? Dude. Came a bit late.
Hero, give me a chance to explain.
You...
Did you...
maybe I'll run to the guards. See if they're gonna do anything. Yo, where are you?
Carry on.
I just wanted to help Yasma, the Berserkers.
You should know that the Berserkers are none of your concern.
I was just trying to get info about the fort. About Rat.
You had no orders from Baxter to do.
That obvious?
I am. This dump is the worst. Your shards
Can't you
are my
see
way
I'm
out.
busy?
Well, we're almost there. I'll introduce you to the rest of the group.
Sure.
So, here we are. Do you like it?
You call this an office?
You don't. Well, I have even more bad news for you then. Come out, boys. He has the money on him.
You've got no business being here.
Oh, come on. Yeah.
You let yourself be caught.
I just wanted to help.
Did you find...
You should know that the Berserkers are none of your concern.
Can I
I
read
was
this
just trying
letter?
to get info about the fort. About Rat.
And you had no orders from Baxter to do so. Well, that was very considerate of you.
You're not from around here, are you?
That obvious?
I am. This dump is the worst.
Grenades.
Your shards are my way out. Well, we're almost there. I'll introduce you to the rest of the group.
Yeah. Grenade launch. Crap.
Carry on.
You've got no business being here.
Alright, dude. What the fuck? Just one hit kill.
Let yourself be caught.
This board is a perfect place for a notice. And that's that. I'm done here now.
I just wanted to help Yasma.
Dixon, former bounty hunter. Caracas, Grotto. Potential defector. Skilled with the weapon.
You should know that the Berserkers are none of your concern.
I was just trying to get info about the fort. About Rat.
And you had no orders from Baxter to do so. Well, that was very considerate of you. Go home. Get a good night's sleep.
Wait, I'm...
Oh, where is she? Oh, there she is. There she
Did
is.
you find the money? You're not from around here, are you?
That obvious?
I am. This dump is the worst. Your shards are my way out. Well, we're almost there. I'll introduce you to the rest of the group. So, here we are. Do you like it?
You call this...
You've got no business being here.
My friend here will escort you. You wouldn't want it.
Okay, well, that's enough for me.
And they're all after me.
You! Get over here!
I see you've come to your senses. Come now,
Take off. Go. She dead? Yeah. Too bad, Scarlet. You're dead now. Yeah, I'm gonna fuck them anymore. Let's see.
There's no need for that. I can manage on my own.
All right, then off you go. Sleep tight.
Thank you. Oh, thank you.
It looks like Jason.
Ah, another volunteer. You'll get the same speech as everyone else. Go to the board over there. That's where you'll find my assignments. If anything's not clear, just ask. Equipment and weaponry are not provided. But by looking at you, I can see you came prepared.
Not really.
When the job is done, you come to me to collect the bounty.
Seeing Viper?
Can you tell me where to find Viper?
I could, yes. But why should I?
I just want to talk to him, that's all.
I'm sorry, but no. Don't misunderstand me, I'm not protecting him. I have no sympathy for those who crawl around in the shadows. Unless you see his name on my board, you won't learn anything from me. That would violate my personal and professional ethics.
Right.
About the bounties. What can you tell me about Dixon?
Old Dixon is a bird who's happier in a cage. In fact, he exchanged freedom with us for the yoke of the Morcons. Or so they say, anyway.
That's it? That's all he did wrong?
We had a contract, he and I. And for him to cancel it unilaterally was an act of bad faith. Consider the bounty on his head as an attempt at redress. Believe me, he doesn't deserve your sympathy. He's a former bounty hunter himself. He knows the world he walks in.
Can you explain why you do this work?
With pleasure. But you have to forgive a little verbosity. It's the only way to truly do it justice. Imagine you were painting a picture. A picture of, let's say, a rainbow. You'll need paint, of course. All different colors. Red, yellow, green, blue. You need all those just to make your little masterpiece look as it's supposed to. While you're setting up your tools, someone comes along and steals your red paint. And you have no way of getting more. So you give up on using red and go on painting with the other colors. And when you finish, you realize your rainbow isn't a rainbow.
It's a big,
steaming
big pile of shit.
Steaming pile of shit. So instead of a bright, sunny world, yours is dark and gloomy. So you come to me and tell me what happened. All the while, the thief is sound asleep in his bed, thinking it's safe. He doesn't know or care that his hands are dirty. He goes on with life, leaving smudges of red paint on everything he touches. His beer, his friends, even his wife. He leaves a trail of red paint wherever he goes. Everyone sees it. Everyone sees red. Everyone but me. I see the rainbow in all its glory. That's because once our friend, the thief, is out of the picture, he can't sully anything else with his dirty, stained hands. Then everything is clean and perfect, as it should be. Understand?
Just saying I hate criminals would have been easier.
It's not at all that simple. It's not about killing criminals for me. That's far too banal. I see what I do as a profession, as an art. And the picture I work from is clear and has structure. The clearer the lines, the more people stay within them. Understand? Slowly but surely, chaos becomes order. Even here in the crater.
Sure. Let's see, did she leave any weapons actually? No. Oh, there it is.
My head. This damn infection. If I don't get a handle on it, that thing is going to happen to me.
Don't worry about it.
Oh, fuck!
So, are you in?
I don't know, man. I don't remember Xander allowing you to come up here.
Oh.
Get out, you punk.
This is the upper district? I see.
Too many ears listening.
Pissed away half, lost the other half.
What the fuck are you talking about? You don't just lose your shards.
Yeah, except I did. I woke up as usual and my shards were just gone.
You were robbed, stupid. Should have just stayed sober.
So what do I do now?
I'm gonna go have a smoke. What you do is your business.
Right, of course.
Yeah, everyone wants to steal stuff here. Including me.
I don't know enough about that.
What a nice little place we have here. What the hell? Oh, it's a monkey. I see. Your doggo?
Whatever. Hey, where you think you're going?
I want to see the Duke.
Where's the Duke?
Oh, really?
Yeah. Really.
It's all right, bully. So you're the asshole I've been hearing so much about. Thought you'd be taller.
You're Baxter, Duke of Terrace.
You're Baxter, the Duke of Terrace.
In the flesh. Now, what the hell are you doing in my city?
I heard once upon a time you used to be in charge of the fort in Tavar. That true?
Yeah, forever ago now. I'll tell you one thing, I'm not getting knocked off my throne again. If you're here to stir up shit, you've come to the wrong place, my man.
Is that why you're here, instead of on your throne?
You want to know why I'm not in my hall in the city center? Hector handles the day-to-day shit. He's my right-hand man. So, while he's doing that, I get to stay here and keep watch over what's really important.
Like?
Making sure assholes like you don't try staging a coup or some shit.
Maybe I am.
Can you tell me where to find Viper?
He's not far. That answer your question?
Could you be a little more specific?
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot I was
He
your
has a
personal
fault,
fucking assistant, you needy little fuck. Ask someone who gives a shit.
You've got a puppet on your throne so you could hide here in the shadows?
You should shut your dumb face right now. I have no idea what you think you're doing down here. But I know how you operate, Jax. Wouldn't be the first time you worked a whole town up into a frenzy. How'd that end again? With the ruler being kicked out, right?
I think you're giving me far too much credit. I had nothing to do with the Berserkers taking over the fort. Logan, the former Duke of Tavar, was chased out of his own stronghold by an army of Adan warriors.
Good to know. Thanks for that. But it's not like I'm gonna magically trust you now. You'll never be part of a faction. You've got no loyalty to anyone but yourself. And that's why you'll always be an outsider.
You don't know anything about me.
Maybe. Maybe I'm wrong. But I've been around long enough to spot an asshole from a mile away. Fuckers like you are dangerous. I'm keeping an eye on you.
Alright.
You looking for new recruits to join the Outlaws?
I'm not looking for shit. Hector's in charge of that. He's my right-hand man. If you're paying tribute or have news from the outside, then I'm your man. For anything else, you can go fuck yourself.
From what I've seen, the terrace is the only place the alien invaders haven't gotten to.
You mean those dark hunks of shit that fell from the sky? Raining their hellspawn and whatnot on us? Huh. We've killed more than our fair share of those feral fucks. But they keep coming. That shit's an endless plague.
At least they haven't set up one of those towers in the crater.
Not yet, but I'm not so sure it'll stay that way. Shit runs downhill, right into our crater, so we're always the first to drown in it.
What's your plan?
What's your plan for dealing with the invaders?
What do you think, shit for brains? Step 1, we defend ourselves no matter what. Step 2, there ain't a fucking step 2. What else are we supposed to do?
It's not just your problem.
Wait a goddamn minute. Are you here trying to sell me some bullshit about working in sweet and blissful harmony with the Albs and the Berserkers and whoever the fuck? Please, spare me the sunshine and rainbows noise unless you want my boot in your ass. None of the other factions give a flying fuck about the Outlaws, so they can all go fuck themselves.
Right. Yeah. You're back. Let's go. Let's go.
Keep your mouth shut. You're only gonna make
Hey, you!
What?
What do you want now?
I know you.
Do you?
Yeah?
Yeah, you're Jax. You're that asshole from the north.
That right.
You're the guy who wanted to enslave us all in the converters.
What?
That was a long time ago. But you're right. I am Jax. And
I heard you're a pretty decent guy.
is that what you heard?
Well, to look at you, I can hardly believe it. I mean, people talk all kind of shit about your feats. I wonder if they know how scrawny you really are.
Okay, get it over with. What do you want from me?
Maybe I just don't like your face.
Fair enough.
Maybe we should talk to your boss.
I don't know. I don't think he'd be interested in your face either.
I don't have time for this.
Well, you're just gonna have to put up with it.
Oh, fuck off.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna smash your face in for free. Just so I can see what you're made of.
Ah. That's nice of you. Come on then.
What's up with you?
Shoot him!
Shoot him!
You don't have to do that.
Shoot him! Somebody call the Undertaker!
Cover.
What's taking so long?
Blow his head off!
Nothing's happening!
Nice hit!
Oh, fuck!
Ah, you and your goddamn shotgun.
What are they doing?
Stab him in the heart!
Beat some sense into him!
Ah, you goddamn pussy.
Settle this peacefully too, you know?
What's going on?
There we go. Screw you, bully.
You got lucky this time. That's all.
Maybe you should be a little more careful who you mess with in the future.
I didn't think you had it in you for such a lightweight. Ain't no place in the crater for a guy like you. It'd be better for everyone if you just fucked off.
You get a bonus or something for bitching out everyone you don't like?
Don't matter what my job is. What I do here at the crater is my business.
I think I'm gonna have another chat with your boss.
Do whatever you want, as long as you're out of my sight.
Where can I find Viper?
You should complain.
How should I know?
You've got more info than I do.
Only dealt with him once, when I had to drag his ass to Baxter's hut. That's all I know. Guy's a shadow.
The crater is waiting. I'm such an idiot.
Let's go talk to your
That's
boss.
a little too easy.
You responsible for all this hospitality?
I've got no idea what you're jabbering on about.
Your meathead friend here's throwing his weight around.
And? Bully's not a fan of outsiders. Especially bullshit gutter trash like you.
Tough talk from a guy who lives in a junkyard.
Hey, you take what you can get.
No bullshit. Bully was under your orders, wasn't he?
Look, I got a responsibility here. I can't let any old arrogant fucker stroll around here. I gotta know exactly the type of arrogant fucker I'm dealing with.
Yeah, I got it. So, you got what you needed?
I've sized you up pretty well. To be honest, I expected better. I still don't trust you worth a shit. You're a tricky bastard. You could be trouble for me if I don't keep a watch on you. So, since you already figured I sent Bully to try and kick your ass, I gotta give him a new job. Bully's gonna be on your ass like glue. Think of him as your official babysitter. He'll keep an eye on you and whatever bullshit you get up to.
What shit is this? I gotta follow this asshole around.
Hey, you said you wanted a field assignment again.
Yeah, but that don't mean I want to babysit some asshole all day.
Quit your bitching and do it. I want you breathing down his fucking neck every second of every day. Assholes like you need to be watched. Closely. You got the tendency to break shit.
Is that so?
And I hate surprises. Hate them. So Bully's gonna report everything. Every move you make, I'm gonna know. You take a shit, I'll know the volume and fucking consistency. Got it?
What happens if Bully has an accident along the way?
Don't underestimate Bully. He's one of the best. So count yourself lucky. Bully can step in and save you when things get tough, you ungrateful little shit. All this protection for the low price of fuck all. Now shut the fuck up and get out of here.
Sure.
I've got my own shit to tend to.
Shut your fucking mouth. I don't want to hear your shit.
That's not how this works.
Oh, be
If you're
nice,
going to be following
babysitter.
behind me, you can just help me out with the fighting. Maybe we can be comrades in arms. Otherwise, you might as well stay with your boss.
You're an asshole, but it's not like I got a choice in the matter. You heard the Duke. I've got to follow you, so that's what I'm gonna do.
So if you're already following me around, you can fight for me too.
Well, you're kind of brave, but don't count on me saving your ass if shit heats up.
We'll see when the time comes. Okay, let me tell you how this is gonna work. My companions have a central meeting point at the Bastion in Caracas. That means if we're ever separated, you go there.
Look at you, ordering me around like some big shot. You're lucky I don't snap your neck right now.
Any other gripes?
Yeah, I got it.
We're done for now. Stand by at the Bastion.
Get the fuck
Now
out of here.
shut your mouth and do whatever it is you do. I sort of like this city. Yeah, I know, it's covered with garbage and it stinks. But it kind of stinks like...
You can't keep your mouth
like
shut. You're
home.
only gonna make things worse.
If you say so.
Stinks like
I'm not
home.
sticking around to listen to this shit.
We'll talk later.
I guess we'll never know.
We just keep pussyfooting around.
Basically, it makes no difference.
Not now. You don't have to take that shit.
What do you think it used to look like?
The cheater.
You mean before the comet hit?
I mean, the whole crater.
Why are you so
Bet it
worried
looked
about
like
that?
total shit.
So you prefer destruction?
Hey, don't be that way.
I'm not convinced.
Healing potion or moonshine? Whatever piss you're looking for, I'll give you a good price.
Mick, you old charmer. Did you join up with the merchants or what?
Bully, how long has it been? Yeah, I'm selling stuff now. Not that I wasn't before, of course, but it's less risky now than it was then, if you catch my meaning.
I can imagine.
Can you tell me where to find Viper?
Viper? Can't say I know him.
Right. How much?
You deaf? I said I don't know him. All I got is some hooch. You want?
Hooch, huh?
How's business?
Good. Anyone who makes it all the way here usually needs a stiff drink ASAP. The shelves are fully stocked and the distillery is pissing out more than my bladder. Now and again, I teach what I know to someone who stops by. That brings in a few shards too.
Yeah.
What do you have?
Look around.
So, can you teach me chemistry?
Can you teach me anything?
Sure, but it'll cost you.
Cheap learning. Trainers are cheaper, that would be nice. Oh, this is what I want. Chemistry. Nice, you can brew simple potions.
Huh, never seen that before.
Finally got
Keep
it.
telling me that.
Okay, so that's the upper district. We upgrade something. Maybe. I need another freaking shield. peppers here. Just these old ass recipes.
It's more and more difficult to ensure the safety of you and your business from this tidal wave of potential criminals. This also means, unfortunately, the price for my protection services must increase. Supply and demand, you know. I don't believe that 800 Elexit is too much to ask, considering the wealth of some of your clientele. Not to mention the quality of protection you receive for it.
That's more than half my take. You can't be serious.
Listen to me, sweetie. I'll say it slower this time. You pay the blade, and the blade makes sure you're alive to make money next week. The blade can stop his protection at any time, if that's what you want. To be at the mercy of any number of unsavory types.
Okay, okay. I'll pay up.
I knew you were smart the moment I laid eyes on you. I'll see you next week.
So, how can I help you? I've got some new potions in stock. Feel free to take a look at the merchandise.
Sure.
I heard you talking with that Blade guy. He giving you trouble?
Yeah. I was robbed a while back. Half of my goods were stolen. Next day, this guy shows up saying he'll protect me if I pay him. Everyone knows he's the one going around robbing people and killing off all the business. Then he shows up demanding payment for his so-called protection.
Why'd you let him get away with it?
What do you want me to do? Report it to the City Watch? You know there's no such thing. All I could do is hire my own protection. But I can't afford that. Not with all the protection money I pay to Blade.
I could take care of this Blade guy for you.
Like I said, I can't pay anyone. Or are you planning on helping for free?
What could you give me instead?
And go without eating for a week? Huh. I could maybe give you 80. Can't do more. If that's enough for you, we have a deal.
Sure. What?
All right. I'll take care of this Blade guy.
Thank you so much. I'll be glad when Blade finally stops this shit.
What should I do with Blade? You want your money back?
No. I just want him to leave me alone. But be careful messing with him. There's a reason people turn a blind eye to his business. He might not be good for much, but what he is good for is fighting.
I see.
Where can I find Blade?
He struts around the city bullying people. You're bound to run into him sooner or later.
What you got?
What you got?
Only the best here.
Freaking grenade launcher? Damn. Very good rebel hat. Man, that's expensive. Rebel clothing. 4,000 now. Fuck, it's too expensive. Question of dexterity.
That's good.
Okay, let's go with Blade. Action money problems.
Blade has no time for bums like you. So how about you kindly fuck off out of here?
Did you just call
What
me?
did you just call me?
What? I called you a bum. A vagabond, a hobo. Oh, what are you gonna do about it, bum?
I want you to leave Vicky alone.
Vicky? Vicky. Oh, let me think. Oh, you mean that bitch who doesn't pay her debts? Yeah. Has she sent you here to threaten me, or worse?
There doesn't have to be violence. Maybe we can work something out.
If you want me to stop collecting shards from her, you'd better have a very good offer.
Oh. Damn it.
You know what? I'm just gonna punch you in the face.
That works.
You know, I can't stand big mouths like you. It'll be a pleasure to whip your ass.
He's not doing anything. Thanks for the help.
Why's nothing happening?
Oh, screw you, bully. Come on, sweet.
That's good.
Let's see. Intelligence need 8 more. Yeah. Do I have any devotions? Elex drink. That. And nothing else. Sulfur and scrap. It's a hell of a lot of sulfur. Yeah.
Hey, you. Take a wrong turn.
I'm looking for someone. His name's Viper.
I'd love to help you, really would. It's just, my throat is so dry, you know?
How much?
Ah, you're a clever one. You Albs got a lot of Elex. Bet you got a lot of Elexit. Just give me what you got. I'll tell you what I know about Baxter, about Hector, about...
I'm only interested in Viper.
Yeah, him too. But I get the feeling there's ears here looking to get info for free. I'm not saying nothing else till the coast is clear.
Alright.
Well? Wait. Someone's still listening.
How is it now? Where's my information?
I told you, Someone's listening in on us. As soon as that jerk is gone, I'll tell you.
Maybe later.
Let's see. Yeah, let's do this mission. Dixon.
Danger!
Wow, you're pretty good.
That'll teach you to talk back to me.
Bravo.
Well, look what we have here. Just in time for our little party. Looks like this one's finished. But I'm not, so what do you think? Want to take his place?
I see you haven't changed.
Can't say the same about you, idiot. Still wasting your life in that shithole?
Not anymore. A lot's happened since then. What are you doing here anyway? Thought you were with the outlaws.
Used to be. I'm done with those assholes. Berserkers are in charge at the fort now. To hell with that. Then there's Baxter up at the crater. Fucker wanted me to work my way up from the bottom. You believe that? My own people. Figure I might as well hang out with the crazies here.
What about your brother? Still in touch with him?
Logan? Screw him. Ever since the Berserkers kicked him off the throne, he's just another asshole. Hangs around the coast these days. Still acting like he's a duke, though. Murder, robbery, the huge. Who cares? I have other plans.
Got a good thing going, huh?
Looks like you got a good thing going.
Hey, they're a bunch of violent psychos. Of course they love me. You know how it is. We both know how to land on our feet.
Okay.
Still hanging out with that little tramp? What was her name? Kaya? Heard you two had a kid.
Yeah, it's been, interesting.
Whatever. None of my business.
Like what?
Like what?
The Morcons might be crazy, but at least they get right to it. Something needs doing, they get it done. No fucking around.
Sounds like the perfect match.
Not the smartest bunch, though. Could be taking over the world, but they'd rather hide down here. You ask me, they should have climbed out of this hole a long time ago. It's like they're scared shitless of everyone out there.
You could say the same thing about most of the other factions.
Maybe, but that doesn't help me. What they need is an emissary, someone to tell the other factions how it's gonna be.
Since when do you care about other people?
I used to care about you, didn't I, asshole? Or have you forgotten already?
Yeah.
Anyway, things have changed. It's a whole new game.
What kind of game?
You been out there lately? There's giant towers all over the place. War, plagues, all kinds of shit. Of course, the Morcons have no idea what's going on. The odd vandal comes back from a raid with a scrap of information. It's not enough. We have to start talking to the other factions. Either that or we get slaughtered.
I need people I can trust. I could really use someone like you.
I'm listening.
Renegades and anyone willing to fight the invaders in their towers are gathering at the Bastion of Caracas.
Yeah, I heard. Why do you think I was telling you my plans? But first, you'd have to do something for me.
What?
I help you with your crazy plan. You help me with mine.
Uh-huh. And just how much trouble am I getting into?
No big deal. Just the other factions... well, they kinda have issues with me. I need someone who knows how these assholes think. Someone who can get me in the door with them and have my back if things go south.
Right.
Okay, then. I help you with your diplomatic mission. You join the fight at the Bastion.
I got my eye on you.
Deal. Okay, let's see what group of freaks you've put together at the Bastion. I bet it's a big old bunch of losers, drunks, and deadbeats.
You'll fit right in.
Guess I'll be seeing you. And quit staring at my ass.
Nice ass.
That was good.
Well, and Dixon.
And quit staring at my ass.
That was good.
I'm going for a smoke.
You can do that later.
I want to smoke now, so spare me your advice. Hang on. You look familiar.
I do, huh?
That deadpan expression. Ah, you must be Jax.
Have we met?
Have we met?
Don't think so.
How do you know who I am, then?
Heard all about you, is all. You led some shit with the Albs, right? And then just disappeared.
That's an interesting interpretation.
We all got our baggage. You and I are alike in that. Hadn't expected to see you in this shithole. Want something from me? If not, I'm lighting up.
You're not from around here, are you?
Nah. I lived in the crater for a long time. Worked for one of Baxter's bootlickers. A bounty hunter, if you're interested. I was a fucking mutt on a leash. Whatever was going, I took it. Ah, but that was another life. I ain't proud of it.
So what brought you to the Morcons?
Happy coincidence, I guess.
Was finishing up a contract. Had to put a bullet in some poor sap's skull. Just pulled the trigger and job done. Didn't realize the poachers were after my target too. I was so focused on the hapless sod, I didn't notice them. Of course, they wanted to know who got to their prey first. I was stuffed. There were too many of them. It was either dig my own grave or be taken here.
Changing sides wasn't difficult for you then, huh?
Nope, not particularly. I ain't any better anywhere else. The Berserkers hate anyone who's eaten from Baxter's palm. And I ain't heard shit from the Clerics in a long time. And the Albs sure as shit ain't an option. At least here there's clear rules, clear structure.
You've never wanted to go back?
If I so much as put my little toe in the crater, that'd be that. But if you're going there, you could take something for me. Don't worry, it ain't much, and I'll pay you for it.
I'm heading to the crater soon. I'll take your package.
Good to hear it. I'll get it together by tomorrow. Just in case you have a change of heart.
Nero put a bounty on your head.
Would have been surprised if he hadn't. But none of his goons have found me yet. You're not just telling me this because you want the shards for yourself, now are you?
Still thinking about it.
I'm still thinking about it.
What is there to think about? It's not like I'm gonna run away. All I ask is that you look me in the eye. If you're planning to slit my throat, say so. Don't fuck around.
I'll do the package first. Tomorrow, okay. Let's see, do we have a bed here? Yes, we have.
Well, so be it.
So be what? Where'd you go again? Oh, fuck. Where are the stairs?
anything stupid here.
Yeah, sure.
Stop, outsider. The Great Khan will speak with you.
Okay.
Finally.
Khan will inform you whether you'll be tolerated here. Go and talk to him. May Ravok accompany you on your path.
Hey, Khan.
I was told you wish to stay with us.
That a problem?
We'll see. Everyone here contributes to the balance. You must work like everybody else. We don't tolerate parasites. Show that you will act in our interest. Contribute.
What do you want me to do?
My overseers will instruct you. Enough talking. Duty calls. May Ravok watch over you.
You heard the Great Khan. Report to Tengus and Zarina. They will give you work.
Where's Zarina?
Where can I find Zarina?
At the Blood Shrine above, next to the entrance to the arena. Be cautious when you speak to her. She is not only a priestess, she punishes those who commit a crime.
Alright.
Civilization. That's what you get.
Civilization. How do I get up the stairs?
Don't talk to me! Anyone sees us talking, and I'll be in for another beating. Go on, get out of here!
Sure.
You don't belong here. These tunnels could come down on your head at any time. Not a good place to be hunting rats.
That's so.
You watch your step. It's dangerous here.
Fine. I might go.
May you find oblivion. I have some items for sale. You can take a look if you have the money. Only if you're allowed to trade, of course. But you should know that.
Not yet.
Then I don't know what you want from me.
Where do you get your goods?
From our warriors. Most of their loot goes to the community, but some's reserved for trading. And anything the traders can't sell ends up here.
Right. Oh, here are the stairs.
About your package.
I haven't got everything together.
God damn it. We have a bed nearby here.
Fear is the pain we feel in our souls. I will not trust its insistent voice. We came from nothing, and to nothing we will return. You better have a good reason for interrupting my prayer.
I was sent by Khan. Do you have any work for me?
This is what you're interrupting me for? I demand respect from everyone, including you. Just remember this. I am the mistress of the Blood Shrine, witness to Ravok's mercy. You live or die at my command. You will be judged before me. Never forget that. But since you've already interrupted me, you might as well tell me again why you're here.
Khan sent me.
Khan sent me.
What does that mute want from me?
He sent me to...
Right, I remember now. You're looking for work? He must see something in you then. It's highly unusual for him to attend to a newcomer personally. Yeah. You could clean the shrine, or...
Or what?
Or what?
I need someone neutral. Someone who doesn't believe in Ravok. Who can attend to a matter with fresh eyes.
So what is it?
Certain elements here in the grotto are trying to disrupt the balance. These individuals are extremely cautious. They would never reveal themselves to a Morcon.
Just how am I supposed to find them?
Take this amulet. It will draw them out. Show it around, but without being too obvious about it. Hopefully they will notice you.
Alright.
About the amulet. Who should I show it to?
If I knew that, I wouldn't need you. Try it with someone like Dimitri or Marat at the gate. They see everything that goes on. Ghosta and his bouncer are usually well informed too. Or ask around at the cellar.
What kind of people am I looking for?
All you need to know is that they're a threat to the balance and our way of life.
Where did you get this amulet?
One of the gate guards, Marat, found it under a table down in the cellar. You can ask him about it yourself if you want.
I just wanted to thank you again.
Thank me? For what?
For helping me with Khan.
I'm glad I could help. Between us, I think you being here could be the spark that ignites the flame of change.
Me?
That's what I'm hoping.
You seen this before?
An amulet? Sure. They're things you hang around your neck.
No shit.
It's kinda nice. Would you sell it to me?
Sorry, I'd rather keep it.
What for?
I'm trying to find out who it might belong to.
Can't help you there, but if you can't find the owner, I'll take it off your hands.
Sure.
Hey, wait. That's the amulet I found in the cellar. How'd you get your hands on it? You better have a good explanation.
Zarina gave it to me. What do you know about it?
Zarina entrusted you with that? You're not even a Morcon.
That's why she chose me.
Not my place to question Zarina, so I'll tell you what I know. Was having a drink with Ghosta in the cellar. I went to my table, stood on something hard. Found this amulet stuffed in a crack in the ground. Of course, when I recognized what it was, I went straight to Zarina and gave it to her.
Is that everything?
What do you mean? That's it. Just drop it. An outsider shouldn't get involved in our matters. Leave me alone. Got work to do.
Fine.
May Oblivion... It's not all...
You look after the prisoners?
I just make sure they stay alive. They're no good to us dead. Wish everyone else realized that too.
What does that mean?
You're new here, so I suppose you wouldn't know. I'm talking about those pig-headed blowhards, the resistors. It's us poachers, we're the reasonable ones. We know that death has to wait as long as there's these threats to deal with. But the resistors, if we let them loose, there won't be anyone left to protect us. If we stop them completely, we'll die a slow death. Now you see why we have to take prisoners?
Why are you asking me that? I'm no Morcon.
I didn't say you were. Just answer my question. Do you see why we have to take prisoners?
Because you need more people?
Because we need more believers. Trust me, sooner or later, everyone converts. Now, time to inspect the cages.
Sure.
You have no business here.
Fine.
This is for the best, believe me.
Yeah, just keep on running.
You got angry.
What are you doing sneaking around here?
Just sneaking around.
Do you have anything else besides guarding the cellar?
I pray to Ravak and try to strengthen my spirit. I also teach pain, but you know that already. There are just too many who want to escape pain. Suffering is a necessary experience. But if your question is about the practical aspects of my work, I'd be happy to share my expertise.
Teach me something about fighting.
I'd be happy to.
What you got? Damn it. Let's actually, I want to save my money.
What's that supposed to be?
So you haven't seen it before?
Looks religious. Maybe ask Zarina. She knows about that sort of thing.
Everything in the bar.
There's my way, and there's the wrong way.
Still just as many of those cutthroats.
She would go getting involved with him.
Well,
I need information.
What do you want to know?
Teach me something.
Happy.
Oh, that would be pretty good.
What do you have to offer?
Take it.
What can you tell me about this?
Interesting. How does a stranger get an amulet like this?
Recognize it?
You recognize it?
That depends.
Give me a break.
Oh, I'm getting old. Memory's hazy. Ooh, a few shards should sharpen it, though.
Zarina sent me.
Ah, so you're doing a bit of digging around, are you?
Yeah.
Well, I know a little about it. Come closer. Marat found it here. It bears the face of Crichton.
Crichton?
Who's Crichton?
Shh! Keep your voice down. You don't know? Crichton's the Forbidden God. He once existed peacefully alongside Ravak. But now, believing in him, even talking about him, can get you in a whole heap of shit. But it looks like there are still a few followers who haven't been murdered yet.
Did you see who lost it?
No, it was a busy night. Could barely keep tabs on the bar, let alone lost property.
What's so bad about it?
Well, let's just say whoever lost it won't be pleased. The amulet suggests there's a group of people who don't believe in the value of balance. I'd guess Zarina doesn't like that one bit.
I don't have any other questions.
That's good, because probably the only thing I haven't told you is the color of my underwear.
Aren't you making this a little too easy?
Anyone who says so is a damn idiot. I guess you can see. I really couldn't care less.
Death is lurking everywhere out there.
I wouldn't be
Not interested.
House first.
Things in Abessa are dire. Ain't all as bad as it seems.
Wait, I heard you had a certain amulet.
Depends who's asking.
My name's Evika. Don't try to deny you have it. You got the amulet from Zarina, and now you're trying to find out who it belongs to. Come here. It's better we talk in private.
She's gonna mug me, isn't she?
Let's get to the point, okay? The amulet doesn't belong to you. I want it, and I want you to tell Zarina that someone stole it. So, name your price.
I have a couple of questions first.
Can I trust you?
Ain't nothing to do with me. Just pretend I'm not here.
And what about you? Can I trust you?
Can I trust you?
My question is, can I trust you?
The others advised me not to let you live. Don't make me regret not taking that advice. I suppose we both need to establish some trust. You're no Morcon. I'll answer your questions. But if I find you trying to trick us, I'll have to kill you.
What's the story behind the amulet?
The Crichton amulet goes back centuries. The story goes that there were once two gods, Ravak and Crichton. When we created the grotto to save ourselves from the Great Comet, they fought for dominion over our people. Obviously, Ravak won in the end. He banished Crichton from the kingdom of the Morcons and set out the commandments, which the Morcons still follow to this day. The commandments of balance.
Who are these others you're part of?
We're followers of Crichton. We work in secret in the very depths of the underground. If the Resistors found us, they'd torture and kill us.
And the poachers?
They're the same as the Resistors. Well, at least most of them are. They hunt us because we threaten their way of life. When the grotto opened up, old, forgotten ideals came flooding in. When we're a threat to them, they're afraid we'll be able to bring them down one day. What a day that would be.
You really believe in this Crichton god?
Of course. But he's so much more than just a god. He is inspiration itself. The embodiment of freedom, peace, and self-determination. Do you understand? We Morcons haven't always been so brutal. The old stories have been forbidden by Ravak's followers, but we remember them. We were once like everyone else outside the grotto. No prisoners, no torturing. We never inflicted any pain upon ourselves. And there were no blood rituals. We still remember those times, even if the others don't. Maybe now you see what's at stake here. Right here. Right now, the future of the Morcons is in your hands. Serena and her resistors can't be allowed to find out that Crichton's followers are growing in strength.
About the amulet. What are you going to do with it?
I trusted you. Now's the time for you to trust me. Give me the amulet, and I'll let you in on our plans.
Sure.
Here, it's yours.
Thank you. I have to admit, I wasn't sure you weren't going to go to Zarina behind our backs. Now you're one of us, whether you like it or not. But don't worry. We won't let you down. We'll fight for a better future together.
What do you need from me?
We could really use some help from an outsider like you. Somehow we have to make sure that Zarina stops looking for us. The story of the amulet must come to its rightful end. But I know from my own experience that Zarina won't be satisfied until someone's been punished.
So you need a patsy?
Yes, it's the only way. Someone has to pay. If we can, we'll find a poacher to blame.
Not a resistor?
No. Zarina would see right through that.
So, what's the plan?
Find someone to plant the amulet on. Someone who Zarina thinks is stupid enough to keep hold of it, but not be a follower of Crichton. There's a trader in the living quarters who deals in stolen goods. We plant it on him and let Zarina know he has it. She'll find it with him along with other illegal goods in his possession. That should be enough to convince her that there's no conspiracy against Ravak.
So, I'm doing the planting?
No, I'll do it. You stand out too much. I live here and I'm a minion technician. Everyone knows me and ignores me. I blend in with the crowd. But I need you to make sure Zarina knows where to look.
Right.
Go see her and tell her this. Someone stole the amulet while you were making your way through the living quarters. You overheard a conversation in the cellar between two men who were talking about a trader who deals in stolen goods. You don't know what these men looked like. It was dark. Got it?
So, I'll go to Zarina and tell her that someone stole the amulet. Then I'll say, when I was looking for the thief, I overheard a conversation in the cellar about a trader who deals in stolen goods. So yeah, I got it.
Good. Zarina has spies everywhere. It won't take her long to find the trader. You need to go straight to her and do what we talked about. Meanwhile, I'll hide the amulet. We'll talk after you come back.
Not too bad.
Not too bad. Where's Serena? There she is.
About the amulet. Someone took the amulet.
What? You allowed it to be stolen? All you had to do was track down its owner. I have never encountered such incompetence! If that's all you have to say, I'll have you sent straight to the blood cistern.
That won't be necessary.
Explain yourself then, before I change my mind.
I think someone took it while I was in the residential district.
You better have more than that. What else do you have to report?
I went to the cellar. I heard about a trader who deals in stolen goods. I went looking for him when I realized the amulet was gone.
And who is this trader?
They say he does business in the residential district.
An illegal trader in the residential district. Not the first time I've heard such a rumor. I'll deal with it personally. If we find the amulet on him, I'll spare you the blood cistern. You'll need to come with us. I want you there when we search through his stock. Wait while I send my guards on ahead. They'll make sure he doesn't go anywhere. All right, let's follow them. And may Ravak grant you eternal torments if we don't find that amulet on him. Come on. We shouldn't keep my men waiting. They should already be inspecting the trader's goods. Remember that we are observers only. You are not to interfere with their search, no matter what. Quiet. I want to hear what the suspect has to say.
That's good.
What the hell is this? I haven't done anything.
You are accused of dealing in illegal goods. You are further accused of being in the possession of illegal artifacts. Artifacts.
Is that all there is?
What do you mean?
I've been looking at this shit for a while now. Is that all you do all day? Or does something exciting happen every once in a while?
You feel like you need a challenge? What do you think is exciting?
Twisting your head off like a bottle cap would do it.
Yeah, other than that.
Well, something that'll make us some money. Sitting around on our asses ain't doing shit. I'm no yellow cow. Just so you know, scavenging around in the ruins or stealing from spinehounds ain't the best ways to make any money.
Yellow cow?
Yellow cow.
What? Oh, yeah. Well, it's really more an inside joke between me and... forget it. What are you doing now? You gonna go around collecting crap? Or are you gonna do a real man's job?
We got a piece of work, man.
You know damn well I do a whole lot more than that.
Maybe, but there ain't much in it for me.
You got a better suggestion?
Yeah, I do. The Duke sent me out on Elex procurement missions. I'm damn good at that.
But you've got a different job now.
That don't mean I can't pick up some extra on the side. If I'm stuck out here looking after your ass, you're gonna help me with one or two things in return.
to start taking
No,
responsibility.
I would never do that. Okay, it's true I've been trading without a permit. But I would never sin against Ravak.
Have you found anything?
I heard things in Abessa are dire.
Yes, sir. This amulet was among his things.
What is that? I've never seen it before in my life.
Tell that to Ravak, and we'll see if he believes you.
I'll get you!
Come back here!
Go get her.
All day long.
Anyone who says so is a damn idiot.
By Ravak. I was sure you were lying to me. Perhaps I should place more faith in you in the future.
Maybe.
And in truth, I'm relieved an illegal trader was the one behind it all. We'd feared far worse. You did your job well. You may tell the voice of Khan that you have proven yourself to me. Now please leave me to my prayers.
They tell me you got Serena off our trail. I'm sorry about what happened with that traitor. There was just no other way. But what matters is that now the Morcons still have a chance. Thank you.
So, what happens now?
There must be something. I know it's a lot to ask, but you're the only one who can help us. You're not a Morcon, yet you've earned Serena's trust. We need a mole. Someone within the Morcon faction who shares our ideals. You've already proven that you can do it. And we would accept you into our own inner circle. So,
Yeah,
you
sure.
willing to
Sounds
become our
interesting.
Okay. What do I need to do?
You're not a Morcon, so you'll need to stay on Khan's good side. You must do as he says. Otherwise, you'll never be able to become one of us. And because you're an outsider, we can't use you as a mole.
I'll be your mole.
But you're not a Morcon. Until you've gained Khan's trust, we can't use you as a mole.
All right. Okay. Guess we'll continue next time. So, bye-bye.